offensive-minded game for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it even in their warm-ups. Both of them have a very, very strong mentality going into this game. They want to be fast, they want to be the best, and they want to come out on top tonight. So it'll be interesting to see who has just a little bit more drive and who can really finish it.
Yeah, it's all about scoring early and setting the pace for the game.
Exactly. You can see that they're getting in all of their footwork. Everyone's taking shots. So I think that this is definitely going to be a game that has a lot of shots taken on both ends.
Yeah, definitely. We're about to have puck drop in a little over 3 minutes. I'm excited to see who the starting lineups are for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have these kind of outcome games unless, you have your good starting lines. So I think that that'll definitely be pivotal to how this game turns out tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to take notice on who's having a good warm-up, because warm-ups definitely reflect how you play in the game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also not a bad thing to have a messy warm-up. Rather get all your jitters out, get all your mistakes out in warm-ups, and then when it comes game time, once that puck drops, you are good to go. You have all those jitters out. So, I mean, it really could go either way, regardless of how warm-ups look. But you can see even our Nittany Lions over here, they're having some fun. They're bouncing their puck off their stick. Whereas Louisville looks like they are definitely all business tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams have getting a lot of shots up on goal right now. Definitely one of the fastest warm-ups I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think these two goalies tonight are definitely going to get a good run for their money in tonight's game. I think there's going to be a lot of shooting happening tonight. So
yeah, definitely. There's a lot of fans, surprisingly, from Louisville here as well in the stands. I don't know if the audience can see, probably not, but there are definitely a lot of Louisville fans here.
Yeah, most of them are right down here in front of us, honestly. For both teams, we've got majority of our fans, just a few rows below us. So I'm sure they're also looking forward to a great night of hockey. Some of them have traveled, like you said, from Louisville. And they're just here to have a good time. They're here to watch a fun game, and I hope that the boys can really deliver that for them.
They're here for the same reason as us, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely always fun to come out here and to watch the guys go, watch them just have the time of their life. There is pretty low stress in this kind of environment. You can tell that they just enjoy being on the ice, being with their friends, having a good time.
Yeah, having fun is what it's all about. We're going to take a little break before we drop the puck, so stay tuned for the Penn State Ice Lions versus the Louisville Cardinals. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Louisville Cardinals versus the Penn State Ice Lions. We're getting ready for puck drop in a few minutes, but first we have to do the National Anthem. Everyone's heading over to the bench right now in preparation for the National Anthem. Seems like that's about to start in a couple seconds, honestly, after Bring 'Em Out. Great song. Love that song. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can just feel the energy radiating from the teams at Pegula tonight.
Here comes the National Anthem. Looks like we're getting our starting lineups out right now. We have number 11, Captain Ryan Long. Number 23, Wade Ashford. Number 5, Zach Good. Trying to see who else is on the far side. Let's go through 11, Ryan Long, captain. Number 22, Michael Leone. Number 3, Andrew Fort. Number 23, Wade Ashford. Number 5, Zach Good. Number 10, Gavin Long. And in goal, we have number 31, Joshua Ferry. And for Louisville, we have, looks like in goal, number 1, Cam Walsh. Number 14, Patrick Williams. Number 22, Jack Bowers. Number 21, Jake Salisi. I'm trying to see who's at center ice right there. Looks like number 5, Parker Joyce. Number 23 for Penn State starts with the puck. Penn State already on the offensive drive, dumps it down low to the Louisville zone. Right off the bat, we have a lot of offensive shots. Penn State still with possession of the puck on our near side, dumps it down low to number 22, Michael Leone. Knee. Louisville now with possession of the puck, trying to go on the offensive drive. Big hit right there on the far boards. We are gonna have a face-off. Looks like in the neutral zone on the far side towards the Louisville defensive zone. Louisville with possession of the puck coming up the far side. Penn State regains possession in the neutral zone. Number 29 for Penn State, Ryan Chu, going down behind the boards. Penn State still with possession of the puck, number 4, trying to get a shot off, goes behind the goal. Louisville now with possession, trying to get down to their offensive zone. They have not been down there yet tonight. Louisville now makes it over Penn State's blue line. Penn State with possession of the puck in their defensive zone behind the goal. Big hit against the far side boards. Louisville still looking for something on the offensive zone, but Penn State's able to clear it, and that is an icing. So far, it's been a very offensive game for Penn State. They have had, I don't know how many shots on goal because it doesn't say it, but and now there is a near side face-off. Louisville still with possession in their offensive zone. Puck stripped away by number 4, Brendan Meyer. In the neutral zone is Penn State trying to get possession in their offensive zone, but Louisville takes it away back into the Penn State defensive zone. Louisville still with possession of the puck in the near side corner. Penn State's able to clear it. Skating for it is number 12, Alec Riggle. He stops it from being an icing call and gets possession in the offensive zone, but Louisville's able to get it. Shuffling in the neutral zone. And now, still fighting for possession in the neutral zone. Penn State is able to dump it into their offensive zone, but Louisville still has possession. Louisville in the offensive zone now. Big hit against the boards. Penn State trying to take it away. Able to clear the blue line. Now in the neutral zone is Louisville with possession. Dumps it down low behind the Penn State goal. Now coming down the far side boards. Louisville is able to get possession in the neutral zone and dump it back into the offensive zone again. Louisville with possession tries to center, but that's broken up by Penn State. Shot on Penn State goalie Joshua Ferry, and he's able to cover it up. There's going to be a far side face-off, and it looks like number 11, Parker Yee, and number 11, Ryan Long will both be taking the face-offs for their respective teams. Louisville with possession, tries to center, slap shot, and the goal was covered by Joshua Ferry. Another face-off in the far side with both 11s facing off. Penn State wins the face-off. They have possession of the puck in the far side. Sends it out to the neutral zone where Louisville gets possession again. Louisville tries to dump it into the Penn State defensive zone. Penn State's able to get possession on the far side boards. Louisville and Penn State going back and forth with possession now on the far side boards. Penn State now with possession in their defensive zone, trying to get an offensive drive going. Now on the far side boards in the neutral zone, Penn State and Louisville are still fighting for it. Now Louisville has it in their offensive zone. Big hit behind Penn State's goalie. Now Penn State going onto the offensive drive, and that is another icing call on Penn State. Heading into another face-off. So what have you seen so far in this game? We've only been playing a little less than 4 minutes, but what are some of your takeaways before this face-off?
I mean, these first 4 minutes have been really back and forth. You can see the guys moving from side to side the entire way down the ice. And I think that this is a pretty even matchup for both of these teams just because of that. You know, you can see that not one team is really dominating possession right now.
Yeah. So Penn State wins the face-off in their defensive zone on the far side. Puck is up in the air against the near side boards, and Louisville is trying to get it into their offensive zone, but they're pinned against the boards. Now is on the far side. Penn State and Louisville still going at it. Louisville with possession in their defensive zone, trying to come up with an offensive play here. Big hit against the boards right there. Looks like we're changing lines. We are gonna have a near side neutral zone face-off. And looks like Penn State gets possession of the puck. Penn State trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Ooh, big hit across the boards. Number 4 tries to take it in, Brendan Mayer, but is stripped away from him. Penn State now in the offensive zone. Still trying to keep the puck in play is number 9, Tanner Blacker. Penn State still in the offensive zone, however, Louisville is now able to get possession. Sends it into the neutral zone, center ice, where Penn State's able to regain possession. Very back and forth in the neutral zone here today. Puck is now in Penn State's defensive zone. Louisville, big hit by number 19, Tristan Oliva, behind his own goal. Another big hit right there. Louisville still with possession of the puck. Now it's back to the top, and Louisville's able to score off of that drive. That looks to me like it was number 10, but I'm not sure. Number 20 on Louisville, Nick Beeman, the freshman forward. As we said before, this has been a very back and forth game, but as we mentioned before the game, it's all about dominating the game and scoring first and scoring fast. So yeah, hopefully Penn State will have something.
With time of goal 14:35, I mean, Nittany Lions have plenty of game left to come back from that.
Yeah, definitely. Penn State with possession in their defensive zone. Coming up the near side is Penn State number 21, Cam Duncan. Tries to let off a shot, but that's broken up. Penn State still with possession in their offensive zone. Louisville now with possession, trying to come down the far side, but Penn State is still there. Penn State now regains possession in the offensive zone. Shot broken up in the middle. Penn State still trying to gain possession, but Louisville gets it and is able to clear the zone. It's getting a lot of pushing and shoving out there. I'm surprised the refs haven't called a whistle. Here comes the whistle.
There it is. It was only a matter of time before that one got broken up by the refs. You can see that they're starting to get scrappy with each other.
You can see the ref on the far side by Louisville's goal. He's getting very upset because there's still some chatter after the whistle between number 21 and 2 players on Louisville. So we're going to have another face-off. This time it is going to be in the far side neutral zone towards our right. And it is going to be Penn State possession. Louisville gets it back in the neutral zone, heading down the far side. Another shot, and it goes out of play, right off the safety nets. We're gonna have another far side face-off in Penn State's defensive zone. And here comes the puck drop. Louisville gains possession in their offensive zone. Number 12 is up against the corner. Now Penn State trying to regain possession in their defensive zone. Stuck against the boards. Pops out, and Louisville and Penn State are still fighting for possession. Louisville is able to keep it in their offensive zone. Now Penn State has possession again. Behind the goal, now towards our near side, is Penn State's. Now going back to the other side, Penn State has possession of the puck, trying to get something offensive going. Louisville now with possession again, dumps it into the Penn State defensive zone. Louisville still with possession of the puck, wraparound shot, is no good. Penn State able to block another one. Louisville still with possession of the puck, now on the far side, behind the goal, now all the way over to our near side. Penn State now with possession of the puck, trying to get it out of their zone. And we have a whistle. And it is going to be another neutral zone face-off on the far right side. Penn State with the win of that face-off, but Louisville now gets possession, dumps it into their offensive zone behind the goal. Now on our near side, back to our far side again. Penn State trying to knock it out of the zone and get something moving on offense since they're down by 1. Penn State with possession behind their own goal. Coming up the near side is number 17, Tommy Taverner. Penn State now with possession behind the Louisville goal. Sends it back up top to number 17. 17 shot on goal to number 10. Shot is no good. Number 11 with possession now. Penn State trying to get a shot on goal, but Louisville is able to strip it away. And here comes a 1-on-2 opportunity for Louisville, but Penn State's able to take it away quickly. Penn State now trying to set something back up on offense. Number 11 is the only one in the zone, so Louisville is able to regain possession and send it down to the Penn State defensive zone. Penn State now with possession behind their goal, trying to come up the far side, sends it down the middle, skating for it, and that's another icing call on Penn State. We are almost halfway through the first period. Louisville is up 1-0, and the shots are 7 shots for Louisville and only 1 shot on goal for Penn State. We're having a near side face-off this time, and looks like Louisville will get possession of the puck, but it's sent down to their defensive zone. Number 4 for Penn State, Brendan Mayer, with a big hit right there against the boards. Louisville with possession, sending it across to the far side, but that is broken up. Louisville with possession behind the goal, trying to sneak one in there, sends it back out to number 13. 13 back down to number 4. Number 4 tries to shoot on goal, but that is broken up. Slap shot from face-off circle is no good. Penn State now regaining possession of the puck. In the neutral zone, Penn State sends it across ice to number 16, Christian Short. He's dumped into the Louisville defensive zone, and now Louisville has possession coming up the near side. Sends it across ice to our far side, and it's now in Penn State's defensive zone. Penn State now with possession in their defensive zone. Sends it across ice to the far side. Now in neutral ice is chipped into the offensive zone. And number 11 and number 10 are both looking for the puck down there. Penn State with possession of the puck sends it to out of bounds. Right past the safety nets, I'm pretty sure. So we are going to have another face-off. Yeah, looks like it went into the stands. And we are going to have a face-off in the neutral zone in our near left side. 21 and 17, 21 for Penn State, Cam Duncan, and 17, Colton Ryan take the face-off. Louisville gets possession of the puck. Now the puck is in the neutral zone still. Penn State's number 13, Liam Egan, with possession of the puck coming down the far side. Shot on goal is no good, and the puck is stripped away from it, and we have a whistle. Wasn't able to hear what the call was, but let's see. I'm not too sure what that call was. Yet another face-off we're going to see. This time it is going to be in the far side? Nope, it's going to be a near side face-off, it looks like. Based off the way that Penn State is setting up. Yep. Near side face-off in Penn State's offensive zone. Captain Ryan Long taking the face-off for Penn State, sends it to center ice. Penn State loses possession and regains possession in their defensive zone behind the goal. Coming down the far side now, crossing over to the near side is number 22, Michael Leone. Penn State still in their defensive zone now, trying to get something set up on offense since they're down by 1. And coming down the near side is Captain Ryan Long. Shoots on goal, just wide, and it is sent back into the Penn State defensive zone. Goalie was looking for an icing call, and he got it. So we are going to have another face-off.
Seems like that is the call of the night today, is icing.
Yeah, definitely. Penn State on the power play here, so looking to do something with that opportunity. Behind their goal with possession, forgets the puck, so he's still behind the goal. Trying to set something up on offense. Oh, trips over himself. Penn State still in their defensive zone. Now in the neutral zone, sends it across ice to number 4, Brendan Mayer, but he loses possession of the puck. Penn State in the neutral zone, now back in their defensive zone, just trying to set up a play with the amount of power play time that they have left. 28 on the near side, sends in the puck, but is no good. Right into the ref skates. And Penn State still with possession. On the near side, number 19 rips a shot from up top. That is Tristan Oliva. Penn State still with possession now, fighting for the puck. Sends it back out to the top. There's about 5 seconds left on this power play, so Penn State lets another shot in. One more shot, and it's good.
That was a
Great celebration right there by number 28, Henry Salo, sophomore forward. That was great execution. I think there was like maybe a second left of that power play.
That was a fantastic opportunity for them. They really needed to make something happen with that power play. You can tell that, the Cardinals defense has been very aggressive and they haven't been able to get a lot of shots off. So that extra man advantage really played in their favor and they were able to tie up the score tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We're tied 1-1 with about a little over 7 minutes to go in this first period. It's been a very back and forth game, and that definitely reflects on the scoreboard as well. Penn State now with possession, coming down the near side, centers it, and it's no good. It's broken up by the Cardinals. Cardinals off the glass, trying to send it out, but it stays in the Penn State offensive zone. Penn State with possession of the puck behind the goal, and there's a big check right there. Penn State still with possession at the top, sends it down low, but it goes wide of the goal. Another shot on goal, doesn't quite make it. Louisville's able to break it up a little bit. And then they send it down low, waiting for the icing call. It is not ice. Penn State plays the puck behind right before it hits the line. Penn State now with possession of the puck, but it's stripped away by Louisville and it's sent down low. Still in the Penn State defensive zone. Penn State, Louisville still fighting for it. Louisville now with possession behind their own goal. They're trying to get the icing call, but it wasn't quite going to make it. Penn State sends a shot, and it is covered up, so we're going to have another face-off. This time it is going to be on our far side. Penn State with possession in the neutral zone sends it down low. Now Louisville with possession, trying to come up the near side. Now in the neutral zone, Penn State's able to take it away. Penn State's able to dump it down into their offensive zone. Louisville gets possession behind their goal. Now Penn State and Louisville fighting for it. Penn State being very aggressive, trying to get another goal to stop this tie. Now Louisville with possession sends it down to Joshua Ferry, and he's able to save that. And we're going to have another face-off. Looks like it's going to be on our near side. And Captain Ryan Long is going to be taking it for Penn State again, and Dalton Carl for the Cardinals for this far near side face-off. Penn State with possession of the puck, coming down the near side, trying to send it into the Cardinals zone. Penn State able to dump it in, and that the goalie covers up Cam Walsh for Louisville. We are going to be having a near side face-off to the right of Louisville goalie Cam Walsh, the senior. And number 8, Brady Winter, will be taking the face-off for Penn State. Louisville with possession coming down fast on the near side, sends it, and that's just wide of the goal. Louisville still with possession of the puck, trying to let off another shot right off the goalie's pads. Now Penn State trying to come down fast with possession of the puck on the near side, able to dump it into the Louisville defensive zone. Louisville now with possession on the far side in their defensive zone still. Tries to send it out to the neutral zone, and they do. Number 20 for Louisville now on the offensive zone, tries to send it in, but it's broken up. Penn State now with possession behind their own goal. However, Louisville's able to take it right back again. Penn State now trying to send it out of their zone, but Louisville's able to keep it in. Louisville tries to send in a backward shot, but that is no good. Penn State now with possession coming up the near side. Still in the Penn State defensive zone, trying to get it out of there. Louisville is being very offensive, trying to get another goal on the board. And Penn State, however, takes the puck away. They're going down center ice. Puck's taken away and sent in by Louisville's number 2, Kevin Malaya. Puck is now in center ice, but still in possession by Louisville. They try to dump it into the Penn State defensive zone, and they do. Another shot on Joshua Ferry is no good. We have a little less than 4 minutes left of this game, and Penn State is going to ice the puck again. So here comes another face-off. Another near side face-off. Looks like, is that 25? Yeah, number 27. Penn State trying to get possession in their defensive zone, and they do. Send it to neutral ice. And another icing call. A little less than 3.5 minutes left of this first period. Penn State and Louisville tied 1-1. Louisville has had 11 shots on goal, while Penn State has only had 4. Another near side face-off. Penn State with possession of the puck behind their goal now. Sends it to the far side, now in the neutral zone. Penn State, I believe it's called offsides. We'll have another defensive face-off for Penn State. Will it? I might have lied. Neutral zone face-off on the far side. Penn State gets possession of the puck. Louisville's trying to get it out of their zone, but Penn State's able to dump it down low. With about 3 minutes left of this period, Penn State's able to keep it in. Number 12 tries to shoot on goal, but it's stripped from him. Another shot on goal by number 13. That goes just wide. Louisville still trying to dump it out of their zone. Big hit by number 21, Cam Duncan. Goal. Puck is pinned by the goal. Penn State with possession. Shot just wide from number 15, Alan Austen Garcia. Another big hit. Garcia.
A huge hit by number 12 on Penn State's team.
Oh, that was such a good opportunity. Another shot on goal, and Louisville is able to clear the zone this time. We have a little over 2 minutes left of this period. Louisville tries to center it, but it's taken away by Penn State. Penn State dumps it into the neutral zone while there's line changes on both sides. Louisville taking it down our near side, shot on goal, and is off the pads of goalie Joshua Ferry. Penn State now coming onto the offensive zone with a little over a minute left in the period. Stuck against the boards on our near side. Penn State's trying to get an opportunity, but Louisville takes the puck and is coming down the far side. Big hit right there again. With a little over a minute and a half left, Penn State just trying to get possession of the puck. Number 17, Tommy Taviner behind the goal. Now Captain Brian Long sends it to the far side. Now in the neutral zone, here comes number 10, Gavin Long. Shot on goal, oh, almost in. The goalie doesn't know where it is, but one of the defensemen is able to send it out. A lot of confusion for Louisville. Penn State trying to regain possession in their offensive zone, and they do. Louisville is just trying to send it out now that we have less than a minute left of this period. Penn State and Louisville again going back and forth, but Louisville is able to send it out of their zone into the neutral zone. Penn State tries to send it in, and they do. Number 5, Zach Good, and goalie Cam Walsh for the Cardinals is able to cover up. We have 44.3 seconds left of this period. Still tied 1-1. We've definitely seen a lot more offensive opportunities in these last few minutes for Penn State. It is now 7 shots on goal to 13 shots on goal. And number 4, Brendan Mayer, is taking the face-off for Penn State. Louisville is able to clear it from their zone, and Penn State tries to jump it back in, and they do. Number 28 with the opportunity, but it's stripped away from him. Penn State with the puck, tries to center it in front of the goalie, but it's broken up by Louisville. 25 seconds left of the game. Louisville's coming, not of the game. Louisville's coming down the center, and they still have possession now in the neutral zone. We have less than 15 seconds left of the game. Penn State's able to dump it into the offensive zone. Number 12, Alec Giggle trying to get it. Another shot on goal, and the goalie's not able to save it, but the guy. And that is the end of the first period. What are some of your takeaways from this first period?
Wow, I mean, these two teams are playing a very different style of hockey for each side. You can see that Louisville is playing a much more aggressive defense than Penn State is. You know, you can see them really going after the Nittany Lions and just trying to outpower them in terms of strength, whereas Penn State is trying to do a little bit more with their stick work. They're trying to outskate Louisville. And I think that that's why it's so back and forth, because even though they're not playing the same style of game, they are definitely still hanging with each other, and they are still able to put up a fight against each other.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely been a very aggressive game on both sides in just different aspects. It is 1-1 tied between Louisville and the Ice Lions. We're going to have about a 15-minute break, and we'll be back with you for the second period.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to start up the second period right now. It is currently 1-1, but Louisville currently has 13 shots on goal, and the Nittany Lions only have 8. So we definitely need to see a bit of an increase in the aggression from the Nittany Lions in order to really reflect how they're playing in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're getting ready to drop the puck right here. Penn State will gain possession in their defensive zone. Send it down into Louisville zone. Shot on goal is blocked. Penn State now with possession in the far side corner. Louisville now behind their own net, trying to send it out, but Penn State keeps possession, tries to center it, and it goes wide. Behind the goal. Oh. Penn State still with possessions. Big hit against the board. Looks like they're throwing some punches too. Penn State still with possession. Tries to shoot on goal. And it's taken away by Louisville. Penn State able to shoot another shot from the blue line. And Louisville still trying to send it out. Number 22 is able to keep it, center it, and it is no good. Penn State able to send it back into their offensive zone, but Kentucky is able to send it to the neutral zone. And now they are on the offensive end of the ice. From the blue line, slap shot stripped away. We have a 1-on-2 opportunity for Penn State, and it's stripped away right after the blue line. Penn State still with possession of the puck, dumps it down low into the Louisville zone. Pinned up against the boards, but Penn State's able to take it away. Penn State now with possession on our near side, still pinned up against the boards. Trying to get an offensive drive going. Louisville's able to take it away down the near side, now into center ice. Penn State and Louisville trying to get possession. The shot on goal is blocked. Now Penn State trying to come down the far side is stripped away in the neutral zone. Louisville now with possession in their defensive zone. Sends it to the neutral zone. Now coming down center ice is Louisville's number 16. Shot is too high. Penn State able to clear it. And Louisville sends it back down low. Penn State with possession behind their own goal. Now to our near side. Coming up the ice is number 19, Trishan Oliva. Penn State still on the offensive end, trying to get a shot on goal. Louisville's able to strip it away from them. Louisville coming down the near side, sends it across the ice to the far side, and it is still in play. And Louisville and Penn State still going back and forth with possession down in the corner, but Penn State is able to take it away, and it's stripped away again by Louisville. Shot on Joshua Ferry, and he covers it up. That is the 16th shot that he has seen tonight, only letting one go past his gloves. We are going to have a near side face-off.
All right, taking the face-off, we have number 23 for Louisville. That's going to be Ty Morgan, who's a junior forward. And we have 21 for Penn State, which is Cam Duncan, a senior forward. And it looks like Penn State has possession. It looks like the ref got a little too close there. Can't seem to get out of the way. Penn State shoots it up the ice. And you can see both teams scrambling to beat it. All right, and we have an icing call.
So we're going to have another face-off in our defensive zone for another icing call. You can see Captain Ryan Long with his head down. And we are going to have a far side face-off this time. And Louisville is going to come away with the possession of the puck, sends it behind Penn State's goal.
Penn State fighting to gain possession of the puck, and it looks like they are successful. They're going to do a quick pass in the neutral zone, trying to get a breakthrough there down in their offensive side. And Louisville just beating up on the Nittany Lions down there. They're able to regain possession, bringing it down towards the Nittany Lions defensive zone. Shot saved by goalie Joshua Ferry.
Louisville now in the neutral zone, trying to send it back into offense, and they're able to do so. Number 10, Nico Anistis, is the one that gets the puck down there. Penn State's able to send it down low, and it looks like that's going to be another icing call. Has to be like the 10th one of the night, I would say. So it seems like it's going to be a far side face-off, and it will be. Taking the face-off for Louisville is Parker Joyce, number 5, and for Penn State is Captain Ryan Long, number 11. Penn State wins the face-off. They have possession and now sends it behind their goal and out of their defensive zone. And Louisville with possession behind their own goal, now trying to send it up the far side. It's broken up by Penn State. They're not able to keep it in the zone. Louisville coming fast down the far side, trying to send a shot in, but that is broken up by Penn State's defense. Penn State now on the near side, trying to send it through the neutral zone into their offensive zone, and they're able to. However, Kentucky is able to clear it out. Now Penn State's Ryan Long sends it in down low. Penn State still with possession. It's stripped away. Now Louisville coming down the center ice. Number 25 skating fast for Louisville. Penn State tries to clear it out, and it's no good. And I missed that call. And we're going to have another face-off on to the left of Joshua Ferry. Number 4, Brendan Mayer, and number 4 for the Cardinals, Dalton Carl, face off. Penn State wins possession down the far side, now in the neutral zone. Penn State and the Cardinals fighting for it. Number 4 shoots it, and it just goes off the shoulder pads of Cam Walsh, Cardinals goalie. Cardinals send it down the near side, down low. Cardinals still with possession of the puck, right behind the referee. Cardinals still with possession, sent it down low, right by the goal post where it's broken up. Right through the legs of number 16, Sam Costa. Now Penn State's able to send it down into their offensive zone. Louisville still with possession, however. Louisville coming down the near side, sends it to center ice, and it's broken up a little bit by Penn State. Cardinals regain possession. Shot on Joshua Ferry, and he's able to cover it up.
That is his 17th save of the night. He's having a hell of a game.
Yeah, definitely. He's faced a lot of shots from the very aggressive Cardinals. We're going to have a near side face-off between number 17 of the Cardinals and number 21 of the Ice Lions. Penn State gains possession, and they try to send it out of the zone, but it's kept in play. Penn State now behind their own goal, trying to get an offensive drive going. Crosses ice, and now back into the center ice. Number 13 with a good opportunity, but it's broken up by the Cardinals. Penn State in front is able to center it, and it's a goal by number 12, Alec Riggle, the junior forward. That was a great connection we saw right there.
That was a fantastic play by number 12 in the Ice Lions. You could see that he really took his time finding his hole and really setting up that shot for himself. That brings the score now to 2-1. Ice Lions are up, and we're going to have another face-off right here on center ice.
Yep, the Ice Lions are back on top, so let's see what the Cardinals have to say in response. They've been very aggressive. They are able to win the face-off and immediately go into their offensive zone. 3 shot attempts right there, all broken up by Penn State defense. Penn State now on our near side, centering it. And a shot is too high. Penn State, another shot, and it is covered up. Looks like the goal is off of its posts. So the refs are going to try and fix that. Goal just fell off its bearings. It seems to be all fixed. And we're going to have a near side face-off. And Louisville with possession. Big hit for Penn State in the far side corner. Penn State's able to keep it in their offensive zone. From the blue line is a shot by number 3, but is no good. Louisville is able to gain possession, sends it down the near side, tries to center it, but no one is there. Penn State now with possession behind their own goal, sending it towards the far side.
Bit of fancy footwork there got him out of that situation, and he's able to take it up the ice towards their offensive side. And the shot is just a little bit high. You can see right there going into the neutral zone that Cardinals do have the puck, and Penn State's trying their hardest to just cut it off and avoid letting them get any more shots on goal to tie up the game.
That was a great opportunity to tie up the score there by number 10, Nico Anistis for the Cardinals. It was a wide open goal that he had there, but he just missed the puck. Louisville still with possession, and they're able to connect it and send it in right there. Louisville now ties the score up 2-2. And that appears to be Louisville's number 21, Jake Cialisi. Yep, it was.
You can tell that both these teams are really getting amped up. They want to win just as much as the next guy. And you can even see that on the scoreboard. Our shots on goal are getting closer and closer to each other, with the Cardinals only having 5 more shots on goal than the Nittany Lions. So it's interesting to see how the rest of the game's going to go. Yeah,
Penn State definitely stepping up their offensive opportunities. And now Penn State with possession of the puck in the neutral zone, trying to create some more of those offensive opportunities to get themselves back on top. Penn State and Louisville going back and forth with possession of the puck. Penn State now on the far side tries to clear it out, and they do. Penn State with possession in the neutral zone dumps it down into their offensive zone, and Louisville's able to gain possession, and it's stripped away. Penn State, big hit by number 13 on Louisville, and Louisville is sending it down center ice. It's a one-on-one opportunity here. Penn State's able to regain possession. They're trying to send it out of their zone, and they're able to puck it out in the neutral zone. Louisville now coming towards the far side, tries to center it, no good. Another shot by Louisville is wide.
And goalie Joshua Ferry has lost his stick in the commotion behind the goal.
Penn State is able to clear it, and here comes another shot on goal, no good by number 28. Penn State was not able to keep it in their offensive zone.
But regains possession down here in their defensive zone. You can see a quick pass over there to the far side.
Louisville and Penn State going back and forth in the neutral zone. Penn State's able to take it away, and we have a 2-on-2 opportunity where the puck is taken away. In the near side corner, Louisville tries to clear it, and they are able to. Penn State now with possession in their defensive zone. Gets it to the neutral zone, and Louisville regains possession, tries to dump it down low. Louisville now, shot on goal is no good, right off the pads of goalie Joshua Ferry. Now back out at the blue line near the far side, and Penn State is able to clear it. We have a great opportunity for Penn State's number 4, Brendan Mayer. Shot on goal is good. Great celebration right there, and that was just a great opportunity. It was really just a one-on-one opportunity, and he was able to execute, and he was able to score and get the Lions back on top.
Time of goal is going to be 9 minutes and 46 left in this period. And that brings our score now to 3-2. And you can see the Ice Lions were quick to recover on the tie-up from the Cardinals. You know, they really want this game, and you can see it in their playing. Both teams are getting more and more aggressive as the time goes on. And so I think that it's going to be pretty back and forth for the rest of the game. I think they're constantly going to be fighting against each other to come out on top.
Looks like number 27 for Penn State is leaving the rink. That is Connor Mahoney, freshman forward. Louisville with possession of the puck, but Penn State is able to grab it and keep it in their offensive zone. Out in front of the goalie, back to the blue line, shoots it in is number 15, that's broken up. Penn State still with possession on the far side. Number 15 is calling for it. He has open ice, but it's not connected to him. Now Louisville has possession of the puck in their defensive zone, sends it down the near side boards, and now they're in their offensive zone. Tries to center it in front of the goalie, but it goes wide. Another wide shot. Now on our near side, fighting for it against the boards. Puck is now in the Penn State offensive zone. Penn State and Louisville both fighting for it. And trying to find the puck here. Penn State sends it to 32. This is a great opportunity again, one-on-one opportunity. But the goal is knocked off its bearings, and we're going to have a stoppage of play here.
Cardinals goalie Cam Walsh was a little slow getting up from that hit. I'm wondering if he's starting to get a little tired, or if that hit just got him just right enough to where he either got the wind knocked out of him or it just kind of threw him off of his bearings. You can see he's taking his gloves off down there, maybe readjusting his pads.
Yeah, he's readjusting his knee pads. Probably just got a little shook up there. So it was a big hit to knock the goal off both of its bearings. So we're going to have another near side face-off. Looks like Captain Ryan Long is going to be taking the face-off for the Ice Lions. And we're going to have another 11-on-11 matchup in the face-off circle. Parker Gee, the junior forward for the Cardinals, will also be taking this. And Louisville with possession, but Penn State's able to regain it before it goes out of the blue line. And it's chipped away by the Cardinals. Cardinals trying to center it, and it's broken up by Penn State. We have another stoppage of play. Great catch by the referee there. And we are having a neutral zone face-off on our near left side. 11's again taking the face-off for both teams. Cardinals able to gain possession. Shot on goal is no good. Cardinals still with possession on our near side. Penn State clears it. Kidding. No, they don't. Cardinals still with possession. Now on the far side, heading behind the goal, trying to center it. Broken up by the Ice Lions. And it's cleared. Looks like it's going to be another icing call. And it is. Score is 3-2. Ice Lions are winning. Goalie Cam Walsh for the Cardinals has faced 17 shots on goal, while Penn State goalie Joshua Ferry has faced 21. We're having a far side face-off, and Penn State gains possession of the puck, sends it behind the goalie to the near side, and are able to send it into their offensive zone. Cardinals with possession behind the goal. And it looks like the goal has been knocked off again, or it moved.
Yeah, quick shot attempt by number 11 on the Ice Lions resulted in a bit of a scramble around the goal down there, and it looks like it did once again get knocked off of its bearings.
Yeah, the refs are going back to inspect it. We are going to have another face-off. It will be on the near side, I believe. So while they're taking the time to make sure the goal is right, what do you think are some key takeaways that you've noticed from this second period compared to the first period?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, both of these teams are getting increasingly more aggressive with each other. So, I mean, I think it's just a matter of time before that really goes south, or it drives one of these teams to really explode in their energy and just completely dominate the other team. But from what I'm seeing right now, I think it's going to continue to be pretty fair in terms of score and being, you know, one-on-one for the majority of the game, even though that they are having very different playing styles tonight.
Yeah, it's been a very close game, and you can see that on the scoreboard. If you've been tuned in this whole time, it's been very back and forth, back and forth. I believe the Cardinals scored first, but right now Penn State is on top, and we are about to have a near side face-off now that the goal is set. Cardinals gain possession and send it behind their goal. Penn State is able to take it away, tries to center it, but there's no one there, so it goes past the blue line. And is not an icing call. Penn State still with possession, but it's chipped away. Louisville and Penn State now fighting for it in the corner. Penn State's able to take it away and send it behind their goal up the far side. Cross ice pass to number 19, Tristan Oliva. It's taken away by the Cardinals in the neutral zone. Penn State and the Cardinals going back and forth. Penn State with possession behind the goal. Coming up center ice, trying to clear it.
Fighting through all of those Cardinals players, really trying to jab at him and get that puck back from him. But it looks like Penn State's going to send it around their offensive side, where Louisville is going to regain position, chip it right over the entirety of the neutral zone. Penn State sends it right back up into their offensive territory. Shot is just wide by number 13 on Penn State, Liam Egan, sophomore forward. You can see over there, right on center ice on the far boards, they are struggling for possession of the puck right now. And ultimately, Penn State's going to chip it up and take it right back into their offensive zone.
It looks like that's going to be an offsides call on Penn State. We're going to have the face-off at the far side in Penn State's defensive zone. Penn State is going to gain possession of the puck, send it out of their defensive zone, now in the neutral zone. Sending it to their offensive zone, number 13, Liam Egan. Penn State trying to add another one to the board, and it's good. Number 21, Cam Duncan, is able to score that goal, and Penn State is now up 4-2.
With just 6 minutes left in the period, you can see that the Ice Lions have really stepped up their offensive game. You know, they are up now by 2 goals, and even their shots on goal are getting closer and closer to that of the Cardinals. You know, in the beginning of this game, in the first period, you could see that the Cardinals were vastly outshooting the Ice Lions, and they decided to do something about it, and it's really working out in their favor.
Penn State with possession of the puck in their defensive zone. Sends it into the neutral zone to captain Ryan Long, but it's stripped away. You can see now that the Ice Lions are up by 2. They just have more confidence in themselves. They're skating faster. You can just tell that they're having a better game, and is shot on Joshua Ferry, and he's able to cover it up. The 22nd shot that he has seen tonight, the 20th save for him. We are going to have a near side face-off. Both the Cardinals and the Ice Lions are trying to gain possession. Penn State is able to get possession from the far side boards, trying to send it in. The ref blows the whistle.
It looks like it's going to be a tripping call. Pretty blatant. You saw both guys go down there on the ice. So we are definitely going to have
number 13 for the Cardinals, Sam Zartiski, go into the penalty box. Arguing with the ref a little bit here, but the Ice Lions are going to be going on a power play.
Let's see if they can use this one-man advantage and see if they can bring that score up just a little bit more, increase their lead against Cardinals.
Definitely. So we had a far side face-off, and it is won by the Ice Lions. Trying to set it up at the blue line is number 23, Wade Ashford. A great opportunity right there for number 21, Cam Duncan again, but it's just wide of the goal. Penn State is not able to keep it in play. Still in the neutral zone, Penn State regains possession. And Penn State still with possession on the far side. Centers it to number 23. 23 looking for what he wants to do, trying to decide, sends back to down low on the far side, number 21. Back out to number 21 at the blue line. Across the ice to number 23. And it is out of the zone now. All the players have to come back behind the blue line before they can have another offensive go. So back behind the Penn State goal is number 21, Cam Duncan.
Quick pass off to number 23 on the Ice Lions. You can see they're going to shuffle it around in their defensive zone for a little bit, just try and break up the Cardinals players.
And that is another icing, it looks like, on Penn State. So we're heading back down into the defensive zone.
With only a little under a minute left of the power play, Penn State really is going to need to take advantage of having the extra man on the ice and really try and push forward into their offensive zone and see if they can get another shot and maybe another goal off.
Yeah, they really need to capitalize on this opportunity just to widen the gap of the score a little bit more to try and secure this win while there's still a little less than 25 minutes left of this entire game. We have a near side face-off, and Penn State gains possession, sends it behind their goal. Captain Ryan Long now on our near side, shuffles to center ice, through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Long still with the puck, sends it behind the goal and out to the blue line. However, Penn State's not able to keep it in, and Louisville is coming down, looking for a call there. Penn State with possession down the near side. Trying to send it in still is Captain Ryan Long. And another goal for the Ice Lions. Number 10 this time, Gavin Long, from his brother Ryan Long, the freshman senior duo of brothers, and they're able to connect. And while still on the power play, there's 11 seconds left of this power play. The Ice Lions are now up 5-3. That was really a great execution right there.
I mean, they scored their first goal of this game on a power play, and I'm sure going into another one, they knew that they could do it again, and they did.
We are back to even strength now. Louisville with possession in their defensive zone. Sends it to neutral ice. Penn State with possession, number 12, Alec Riggle. Louisville now with possession again. Sent it out of their zone into the neutral zone. Now back into their defensive zone on our near side. The Ice Lions and the Cardinals fighting for it, and the Ice Lions are able to send it down. Big hit right there. Penn State with possession now. Now they're fighting for it, Penn State and the Cardinals. At center ice, looks like Penn State's able to gain possession and send it to our near side, number 13, Liam Egan with the puck. Sends it behind the goal to number 4, Brendan Mayer. Penn State still with possession now. It is in neutral ice. Penn State and the Cardinals going back and forth. The Cardinals are able to take away the possession, and that's stripped away by number 28 on Penn State.
29 is able to control the chip, try to send it down there and get himself a shot on goal. Looks like he got held up by one of the Cardinals players, and he's able to regain possession of the puck, try and get a shot off on goal. Blocked by Cam Walsh on the Cardinals. You can see they're still fighting down there in Penn State's offensive territory before it comes back into the neutral zone, and ultimately possession goes over to the Cardinals.
Penn State now takes the puck away down the near side into the offensive zone. It's a 2-on-3 opportunity. Penn State still with the puck, tries to center it. It's broken up by the Cardinals. The Cardinals now gain possession on the near side, trying to get it out of their zone, and they're able to clear it and set it into the Penn State defensive zone. And looks like we have an icing call for the Cardinals this time. So heading back down into the Cardinals defensive zone for another face-off. Let's see who's going to be taking it. We have less than 2 minutes left, about a minute and a half. Scores 5-2 Penn State. We're getting a big crowd over here now. Definitely more people have been flooding in since this game has started. And number 22, Michael Leone for Penn State. And and number 32 for, or number 13 for the Cardinals. Cardinals now with possession coming down the near side. Penn State's able to chip it away and get it out of their defensive zone. Cardinals regain possession at neutral ice.
Penn State trying to defend their territory here, not trying to let up another goal in this period just because they do want to retain their lead. The puck is back in neutral ice as Penn State tries to clear it down into their offensive zone where the Cardinals are going to regain possession. Penn State is going to cut it off. We got a wide shot here from the Ice Lions where they will regain possession on the opposite side. Looks like the puck is regained in possession by the Cardinals, chipped right over in neutral ice.
With less than a minute left of this period, the Cardinals ice the puck again, so we're going to be having a face-off. On the Penn State offensive zone, we have 47.8 seconds left for them to try and get another one up on the board and make their lead 6-2. We are almost one shot away from being tied with shots on goal. Earlier in the game, it was very drastic difference with the shot on goals for the Cardinals versus the Ice Lions. Cardinals with possession of the puck behind their own goal. Now on the far side, dumps it into the neutral zone. Penn State able to regain possession with a little over 30 seconds left of this period. Penn State sends it in. Number 13, Liam Egan, shoots it. It is wide. Goalie has lost his stick for the Cardinals, Cam Walsh. From the blue line, a shot broken up by the Cardinals. Penn State now on the far side with possession of the puck, trying to get a shot on goal with less than 15 seconds left of the game. Cardinals with possession, now getting it out of their zone into the neutral ice, now on the near side on the offensive zone. Shot is no good. We have less than a second left, and that is the end of the second period. The score is Ice Lions 5, Cardinals 2. We've really seen two very different periods.
Yeah, definitely. The Ice Lions 100% stepped it up this period. They were able to put up a significant lead against the Cardinals here, sitting at 5-2. You know, they're a little bit comfortable. They're up by 3 going into the third period. That's a great advantage for them. But let's see if they can hold it up, you know. With this score, the Cardinals are definitely going to come out with a new fire in the third period. They want to come back, so let's see if Penn State can really hold them.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to have a 15-minute break before we start period 3, the last 20 minutes of the game, so stay tuned. Welcome back to our coverage of the Penn State Ice Lions versus the Louisville Cardinals. Penn State is up 5-2. We have 20 more minutes of hockey left. The shots are tied at 22 shots on goal each. So what did you think of the last two periods that we saw?
I think that, period 2 was drastically different from period 1.
Definitely.
The Ice Lions really stepped it up. They showed a lot more aggression in the offensive territory, and they were able to eventually come out on top for the period. So I think that, in these last 20 minutes of the game, I think, Louisville is definitely going to be out for blood. They're going to be going hard for these last 20 minutes. They definitely want to bring that score, closer and then eventually in their favor. And I think that it's going to take a lot from the Ice Lions to be able to hold them.
Yeah, the Penn State Ice Lions are looking to stay undefeated tonight. Right now they're 2-0, so they're trying to get 3-0, and I think they're going to come out super aggressive to make sure they're able to continue their winning streak. Looks like we are getting ready to start the third period. The refs are coming out to center ice. We are switching sides again. In goal for Louisville is number 1, still Cam Walsh. And remaining in goal is Joshua Ferry for the Ice Lions. Looks like we are getting ready to drop the puck any second now.
You can see Louisville is excited to start this last period. They are getting all sorts of fired up.
Louisville with possession of the puck in their defensive zone. Big hit right there. Penn State now with possession in their defensive zone. On the far side, center ice, Louisville chips it into Penn State's zone. And it gets
control
dumped.
The pass.
Another icing call for the Ice Lions. We're heading down into the Penn State's defensive territory. And we are going to be having a near side face-off. Looking like number 21, Cam Duncan, is going to be taking the draw for Penn State, while number 4, Dalton Carl, will be taking it for the Cardinals.
All right. It looks like the Ice Lions are able to gain possession of the puck. Looks like there's a little bit of a scramble down there in the Penn State defensive zone. Penn State takes a big, big hit from one of the Cardinals players, and the puck is going to go around their own goal, back up towards the neutral territory, where eventually the Ice Lions are going to take possession. They're going to see if they can get a breakaway here into their offensive zone. Cardinals look like they're going to cut it off down here in the near side corner while the puck skates around the goal.
Captain Ryan Long is able to keep it in, but the Cardinals are able to gain possession and send it out into the neutral zone. Penn State still fighting for possession of the puck. They send it into their defensive zone. Now coming up the near side is number 17, Tommy Taverner. He still has possession of the puck, tries to send it around, but loses it on his stick. Sends it to the near side. Shot from the blue line is broken up by the Cardinals. Back to the other side of the ice, to our far side, and just off the top of the goal, Louisville is able to send it out into the neutral zone. And it looks like it's going to be an offsides call for Penn State, while Penn State will be making a line change. We will be having a neutral zone face-off on our near right side.
And we've got number 5 for the Cardinals and number 29 for the Ice Lions.
Penn State able to gain possession. Puck has just been sticking to the ice these first few minutes. That's probably like the 4th time that's happened. You can see both teams are starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the water from the Zamboni had time to fully freeze before these guys took the ice here.
Great shot by number 28 for the Ice Lions. That is Henry Sallow. Louisville goalie Cam Walsh is able to cover it up, so we are going to be having a near side face-off momentarily. Number 4 for Penn State will be taking the draw, Brendan Mayer. Penn State gains possession of the puck, and they dump it down into behind the goal. Cardinals are able to clear it and looking for an icing call, and it is made. Number 4, Brendan Mayer, already ready for this face-off. You can see with this 3-goal lead Penn State has, they seem very excited. They're cracking jokes with each other on the ice, and they're just having fun, and that's really what this is all about. Penn State and the Cardinals both looking for possession of the puck after that face-off. Looks like Cardinals will take it away, but Penn State's able to keep it in their offensive zone right at the blue line. Sending it into the center is
Shot
number
goes
21.
just a little bit wide. Penn State's still trying to maintain possession of the puck. Louisville is able to take over. Sends the puck up towards the neutral zone where Penn State is looking to cut it off in their defensive territory.
Big hit right there. Another goal saved by Joshua Ferry.
And the puck is back in the neutral zone with Penn State in possession. They were looking for this breakaway here. They are coming close to the goal. And Cam Walsh on the Cardinals is able to make another save.
That was a great opportunity right there for the Ice Lions. They just weren't able to connect it right there, but they are now ahead on the shots on goal for the first time this game, 25-24 shots on goal, with the Ice Lions having the lead. Captain Ryan Long will be taking the face-off this time for the Ice Lions, and he is able to win it and send it out to the blue line. Sending it to the far side now. Penn State still with possession of the puck, down in the corner now. Trying to get another shot on goal here. Louisville is able to regain possession behind their own net and send it around to the far side, trying to clear, but they're unable to. Looks like they can finally clear out into the neutral zone. Penn State regains possession in their defensive zone on our near side. Now setting it behind the goal is number 5 to number 27. Now the puck is in the neutral zone. Louisville with possession, but in their defensive zone as well. Penn State regains possession in the neutral zone. Number 5, Zach Good, tries to center to number 11, Ryan Long, and the goal is knocked off of its bearings for the first time on this end of the ice. So the referees will try and get everything back in place. We've had a little less than 4 minutes go by this period. So what are you thinking so far about what you've seen?
I mean, this is definitely, even though we just started this period, it's definitely the most aggressive that we've seen so far tonight. You know, both teams want this more than anything, and Louisville is really upset that they're falling behind here.
Definitely. Liam Egan is able to win the face-off and send it down low. Kentucky trying to regain possession. Penn State is able to send it down low.
We have 2 Ice Lions completely down. Not sure what happened there.
Cardinals with possession on the far side, sending it into their offensive zone. Back out into the blue line. Shot from far away is no good. It's just wide. Big hit against the boards. And Penn State is fighting for possession of the puck.
Cardinals ultimately come out with possession in their defensive zone. Penn State looking to regain possession of the puck as it goes into the neutral territory. Louisville's going to knock down the chip into their offensive zone, but Penn State's going to chip it right back into theirs. We see the Cardinals have possession down by their own goal, and it looks like it's right back into Penn State's zone. You could see there was a little bit of a miscommunication there between Penn State's goalie and number 15.
Number 21 of the Cardinals, Jake Salisi, actually strips the stick away from Penn State goalie. He's able to get it back now, thanks to his teammate, number 15, Alan Austria Garcia. Great teamwork right there, because having your stick's pretty important, I would say, for a goalie. So now everything seems to be situated. We are going to be having a far side face-off in the Penn State offensive zone. Taking the draw is number 4, Brendan Mayer, and number 5, Parker Joyce. Penn State and the Cardinals trying to go back and forth with possession of the puck. Cardinals are able to take it away, but are not able to get it out of their zone.
Number 4, Brendan Mayer, just took one large hit from the Cardinals. You can see he was holding his wrist for a little bit there. You can see him jumping at number 13 as he goes into the box. So Penn State is going to have a power play here. Let's see if they can take advantage of the one-man advantage again. They have scored on both other power plays that they have had tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did it again.
They've definitely shown they can execute well when they have the one-man advantage. So let's see if they can add another goal to this lead of theirs. Number 4, Brendan Mayer, will be taking the face-off against number 16, Sam Costa.
Quick shot off by number 4, Brendan Mayer. Looks like it's just a little bit wide.
Penn State now regains possession, trying to shoot around the goal, sends it out towards the blue line. Now at the top center ice, sends it to our near side. Down low, tries to hit the one-time shot, but it bounces funny off of his stick for number 29. Penn State still with possession. Another shot on goal. Cardinals now have possession of the puck and are able to clear it from their zone. Looks like it's a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Cardinals. And there's another save for Joshua Ferry. Cardinals with possession now at center ice, now back in their defensive zone. Penn State being very aggressive, trying to strip it from them, but the Cardinals send it down low into their offensive zone, trying to clear it since they are down a man on this power play.
With only about a minute left in the power play, you can see Penn State is going to try and take the breakaway up here, down into their offensive zone. Quick pass backwards, try and find number 10, Gavin Long, and it looks like they just aren't able to make that shot. So they're going to pass around in their offensive zone just a little bit, back towards their blue line. Quick shot off, and it goes a little bit wide. We've got a double here, and again, it just barely misses the goal.
Right off the post right there was that shot attempt, pinned up against the boards. Number 10 is able to get possession of the puck in center ice, right in front of the goal. Penn State really is trying to add another goal with 26 seconds left of this power play. Out at the blue line, a shot is just wide. So Penn State's stick is stuck between one of the Cardinals. Back out at the blue line, across to our near side. Tries to center it, and just right off the right goal post again. Penn State with 3 seconds left of the man advantage. The goalie's water bottle is loose behind the net.
All right, and the Cardinals are back at full strength. So this is back to a 5v5 on the ice.
Looks like another stoppage of play here. We have an interference call on, looks like Captain Ryan Long. He's a little confused about this call, but still heading over to the penalty box. This is the first time that the Cardinals will be on the power play. And we are going to be heading into the Penn State defensive zone for a near side, far side face-off.
I'm sure the Cardinals are really excited to have this power play going for them. They've seen what Penn State was able to do with their 2 opportunities that they did have, and what they tried to do with the third. So they're looking to do the same exact thing here, probably get a goal off.
Now is the time to close the gap. The Ice Lions have a 3-goal lead over the Cardinals, and if the Cardinals want to stay in this game, now is the time to try and score and try and capitalize on this opportunity. Penn State.
Puck moving fast down there in the Penn State defensive zone. Looks like Cardinals ultimately gained possession of the puck. You can see he's kind of going for a 1v2, and the puck ultimately is out of play over in the stands behind Penn State's bench.
Officials are able to throw a new puck into play. And we'll be having a near side face-off with little over a minute and a half left of this penalty kill for the Ice Lions. Cardinals with possession towards the blue line at center ice. Looking for a tripping call right there, but none is awarded to them. Cardinals are not able to keep it in play.
Barely skates by the Cardinals. You can see Penn State really racing to catch up to it over here in their offensive zone to try and eliminate the opportunities that the Cardinals are going to have during their power play. You can see they're over there trying their very best to cut it off, and they do ultimately deflect it, but the Cardinals are able to regain possession.
Cardinals still with possession towards the blue line. Dumps it down low on our near side. Now back up at the blue line, across ice. Back up towards center ice. Going back and forth here, trying to pass it around and open up some gaps. The shot on Joshua Ferry is saved. Here comes another faceoff with a little less than 45, well, we have 41 seconds exactly left of the power play. We are going to have another near side faceoff.
All right, scrambling over there on the Penn State defensive zone to try and gain possession of the puck. It looks like the Cardinals are going to gain possession ultimately. You can see number 19, Tristan Oliva from Penn State is over there trying his best to defend against the Cardinals, kind of cut out any of their possible offensive plays. And number 10, Gavin Long, is really going to send that puck forward just to try and get it out of their defensive territory and once again try to eliminate the chances that the Cardinals have of closing the gap in the score. The puck is back in neutral ice, and it looks like the Cardinals are just playing easy passes right now. Just
Penn State back at full strength with the Long brothers trying to send it into the offensive zone. Louisville able to gain possession behind their own net. Now they're coming up the near side. Penn State's able to deflect it back into their offensive zone. The Cardinals trying to make a play here. They were not able to capitalize on their man advantage opportunity, but they dump it down into the Penn State defensive zone, and we have another icing call on the Cardinals. It is going to be a far near side face off. We have Captain Ryan Long taking it for the Ice Lions, and we have number 4, Dalton Carl, for the Cardinals. Penn State wins the face off, but the Cardinals gain possession of the puck. It's right out of the blue line. Fighting back and forth for possession are the Cardinals and the Ice Lions. The Cardinals take it away down center ice. Shot way too high. Penn State now with possession coming down the near side. We have a little over 9 minutes left of this game, and we have another stoppage in play here. This time,
looks like it might have been a high stick call against the Ice Lions. So we are going to sit down in their defensive territory for the face-off. It looks like on the draw we have number 5, Parker Joyce, for the Cardinals, and
looks like Captain Ryan Long. Yep, Captain Ryan Long wins the face-off.
That was a huge hit against number 8, Grady Winter, on the Ice Lions. You can see these guys are getting more and more aggressive as the time goes on.
Looks like Ryan Long is going back into the sin bin.
Back in the penalty box, giving the Cardinals another power play.
Slams the door, isn't even able to shut it all the way.
Visibly upset, and that's what happens, when tensions are high during a game and both teams want it so bad. And there has been chirping all game. These guys are going to get rowdy and they're going to get out of control, and unfortunately it is going to end in people sitting
for 2 minutes at least. So Cardinals with possession of the puck at the blue line, really trying to capitalize on this opportunity with their one-man advantage for these next 2 minutes. But Penn State with possession of the puck.
Penn State is not giving up that easily. They are a man down and they're still playing extremely aggressive. They are still trying to take their offensive opportunities. They're not just focusing on defending against the Cardinals having the extra man. They are still playing a full field of hockey.
Cardinals with possession in their offensive zone. Tries to take a shot on Joshua Ferry, but it's wide, and Penn State is able to clear their zone. Cardinals and Penn State both have a line change, it looks like. Cardinals behind their own goal trying to set up an offensive play here. Coming down the near side is number 18 for the Cardinals. Dumps it down low, goes around behind the net. Big hit on Penn State's number 19, Tristan Oliva.
Great block there by Penn State in front of their own goal. They're really trying to help out their goalie as much as they can. And you can see Penn State skating down here into their offensive territory, trying to see if they can make their own offensive opportunity, even though they are a man down. And that was a fantastic shot there, but unfortunately was saved by Cardinals goalie Cam Walsh.
That could not have been a closer chance for Penn State right there, right off the top bar right there. Went straight up. That literally was like inches away from going in. We're going to be having another face-off. Looks like we might have a line change for the Ice Lions. Maybe, maybe not. We are going to be having a far side face-off this time.
With only about 38 seconds left in the power play, you know, the Cardinals, if they're really going to take advantage of this, now is the time to do it. And the fact that Penn State has done so well, a man down, being able to defend against this extremely aggressive and offensively aggressive team, really speaks to what kind of team they are. They do have the capability to defend themselves and really hold their own.
Captain Ryan Long is already at the door waiting to get released, even though he has 30 seconds left of his penalty. The Cardinals with possession in their now offensive zone, sends it behind the goal. Now on our far side, the Cardinals trying to keep it in play, and they're able to. Centers it, shot is saved by Joshua Ferry. That is the 28th shot that he has seen tonight. We have 6 seconds left of the power play. While both teams have a line change, we are going to be getting ready for a near side face-off between the Ice Lions and the Cardinals.
I'm sure this stop of the clock is absolutely killing Captain Gavin Long. You know, you can tell he's already upset being down there. He just wants to get out.
Keeping his head on a swivel to be released.
And Penn State is back at full strength. So here we are down in the Cardinals' defensive zone. It looks like we have a possible high stick call again, this time against the Cardinals. So we're going to have a near side face-off.
Number 13 for Penn State, Liam Egan, and number 5, Parker Joyce, take the face-off. Penn State with possession. Shot from the blue line is broken up. 21 now tries to shoot it, and it's also broken up again by the Cardinals. The Cardinals trying to clear it from their zone, and they're able to. Now in neutral ice, Penn State, well, we have a stoppage of play. And let's listen to what the call is. Penalty is on number 21. This is the third opportunity for the Cardinals for a man advantage within the span of 8 minutes. That is number 21, Cam Duncan, the senior forward in the penalty box right now for another 2 minutes. Now we're having a near side face-off, and it is won by the Cardinals. Sending it to the far side, back up to the blue line, cross ice, centering it again. Shot is saved, but their second shot is good.
You know, that's exactly what you need to do on a shot. Everyone needs to really crash that and try and take advantage of the rebound. So in terms of play, that was a fantastic way to do that by the Cardinals, especially having that extra man. They do have one more body out there on the ice that is available for the rebound to try and get the shot off. So it brings the score now to 5-3. We have about a minute and 50 seconds still in the power play.
No, we don't. Now that they scored, we are back at full strength. But the Cardinals win the draw again. We have a little over 6 minutes left of this game. Shot saved by Joshua Ferry. He's able to glove that with ease. We have the ref is raising his hand for something. We have a little disagreement about how much time should be left on the clock. The Cardinals think there should be 7 more seconds added to the clock, and it looks like they're going to be adding those 7 seconds back for them. I wasn't paying attention to the clock, so I guess they started it early. They agree on 6:38 maybe. The score is 5-3. The Ice Lions are up by 2 goals. Looks like the clock is finally fixed now. Time is 6:40 left of this game. We have a far side face-off. And Penn State wins the draw in the neutral zone. The Cardinals are able to gain possession, and Penn State gets it right back in their defensive zone, trying to set up a play. Cardinals now with possession in the neutral zone. Cardinals now still in the neutral zone, now into their own zone, their own defensive zone. Very back and forth like it has been all game with possession.
And the Ice Lions are going to pin up the Cardinals against the far boards right in front of their own bench. Penn State is going to regain possession of the puck. It's going to be chipped up into the neutral zone. Both teams are racing for possession, where Penn State is going to be able to send it down into their offensive territory, and goalie Cam Walsh is going to be able to regain possession for the Cardinals. Penn State's going to skate the puck around the Cardinals' goal, shot off by number 13 on the Ice Lions. It's just a little bit too wide, and as a result, the Cardinals are going to regain possession. Penn State regains possession in the neutral zone, tries to get a far shot off by the blue line, and it's just too wide. And we see
Penn State trying to chip it in right there, but the Cardinals defense is able to send it out. A shot from the blue line is no good, broken up by the Cardinals.
Quick pass up the ice.
Big hit right there against the boards. Nice check right there. Puck is centered to number 12, tries to shoot it, and it is broken up.
There are just too many bodies in the way of that shot going in. And it looks like the Cardinals are going to be able to chip it up into the neutral zone.
Another stoppage of play right here. Looks like we're going to be having a line change for the Ice Lions. Having a far side face-off. Taking it is Captain Ryan Long, number 11, against the Cardinals, number 11, Parker Gee. Cardinals with possession in their offensive zone towards the near side corner. Penn State's able to chip it out and go on their offensive drive. Captain Ryan Long skates down the far side and is sent into the boards. Cardinals now with possession behind their own goal. Coming up the far side, Penn State still trying to regain possession. Well, the Cardinals are able to take it away through the neutral zone and now into their offensive zone. Looks like Joshua Ferry was not able to save that. Cardinals number 10 is a little slow getting up. Penn State trying to clear out of their zone, and they're able to in the neutral zone as Penn State with possession of the puck, sending it into their offensive zone, and that is another save for Cam Walsh. With 4 minutes and 13 seconds left of this game, Penn State is up 5-3 against the Louisville Cardinals. We're getting ready to have a near side face-off. Looks like Penn State's Brendan Mayer will be taking the face-off against Cardinals number 17, Colton Ryan.
And Penn State is not able to win the face-off, and you can see that the Cardinals are passing around through the neutral zone, trying to go on their offensive drive, and they just lose possession of the puck, where Penn State is going to be able to get a chance to regain possession, and they do. They're driving towards the neutral zone, and they're just going to dump it over into their offensive territory and try and cut it off behind the goal. But the Cardinals are going to beat them to it, pass over across neutral ice into their offensive line.
Cardinals still with possession in their offensive zone. Penn State defense is able to break it up. They try to send it out, but Cardinals are able to gain possession still. Cardinals, a shot on goal blocked by Joshua Ferry. Penn State now regains possession, sends it behind their own goal, tries to clear it out, but the Cardinals are able to glove it and keep it in play. Cardinals now behind the Penn State goal of Joshua Ferry.
Penn State's able to clear it out from their defensive zone, but it is going to be an icing call. So we're going to head back down to Penn State's defensive territory for another face-off.
We have 3 minutes and 4 seconds left of this game. We're getting ready for a near side face-off between Cardinals number 5, Parker Joyce, and Penn State's number 4, Brendan Mayer. Cardinals
really need to be scoring now. They need 2 left to tie and 3 to win. And with only 3 minutes left, I mean, they really start needing to put pressure on their offensive drives, and they can't just be playing defense the whole game against Penn State's offense. The puck is going to be behind the Cardinals' goal.
Penn State with possession on their offensive zone. Tries to center it, but is broken up. Penn State's still trying to keep possession of the puck on this offensive drive, and it looks like it's going to go up. It's going to stay in play, and in the corner is number 21, Cam Duncan, goes behind, tries to wrap around behind the goal. The puck is stripped from him in the corner. Penn State's still trying to keep possession, trying to get a shot off. Number 13, puck goes right past
number 13. He can't get a stick on it. He's back, and the puck is deflected.
Slap shot goes just wide. A lot of hits on the boards tonight. Both teams are playing very aggressive. Penn State with possession in their defensive zone, trying to set up a play with less than 2 minutes left of this game. Just trying to keep the puck away from the Cardinals as much as possible. They have a clear lead here, and they're trying to keep it that way for the remainder of this game. Penn State with possession behind the Cardinals' net. Another shot blocked by Cam Walsh. He's able to cover the puck up, and we will be going into another face-off. This time it looks like it'll be on the far side with 1:40 left of this game. Penn State still up 5-3. Refs are going back to the scorer's table, have a little discussion. I believe a timeout was called as well.
I mean, what do you think in this period? I mean, we have seen a lot of big hits and just a completely different change of pace, even compared to the second period, but especially to the first.
I would say Penn State has definitely become a lot more confident with their large lead that they've had. You can see it just with their demeanor on the ice. They're just having fun out there. And that's what this is really all about. The Cardinals have been trying their hardest to close this gap and to try and get back on top like they were this first period. But as we can see by the scoreboard, Penn State even has more shots on goal now than the Cardinals. That was not the way it was during this first period. We are heading back out onto the ice for this far side face-off. And it looks like number 4, Dalton Carl for the Cardinals, and number 22, Michael Leone for the Ice Lions will be taking this face-off for their teams. Penn State wins the face-off. Shot from center ice is covered up by Cam Walsh of the Cardinals. Now with 2 seconds shaved off the clock, we're going to have another far side face-off. It's between the same players, number 4 and number 22. Cardinals win the face-off this time. Penn State trying to regain possession, and they're able to in the corner, the far side corner.
Captain Gavin Long down there in the far corner is aggressive here. He is trying to regain possession of the puck, and he is definitely trying to outskate everyone on the Cardinals team. But the Cardinals are going to bring it into their offensive zone, try and skate around Captain Gavin Long, and he's definitely going to hit him into the boards, just give him a taste of what he is thinking. Puck is back in the neutral zone where the Cardinals will regain possession.
The Cardinals have taken their goalie out to try and get a man advantage. And the Cardinals are now coming down the far side, send it across ice. Penn State gains possession in the neutral zone, tries to shoot it just wide. And the Cardinals will regain possession with less than a minute left of this game. Penn State able to strip the puck away, just wide again of the goal. Cardinals tries to send it up the neutral zone. Penn State able to intercept it again. This time it goes up and stays in play. Number 10, just wide again of the goal. One of the Long brothers trying to send it in wide again. We have less than 30 seconds left of this game. Penn State's just trying to get a shot on goal since the Cardinals goalie has been pulled out for a man advantage of skaters. Now in the neutral zone, the Cardinals are able to take it away with 15 seconds left of this game. Just wide again of the goal. Here comes number 22 trying to get a wraparound goal right here. Is blocked. Number 10 tries to shoot it, and it's down low, and that is the hockey game, folks. Penn State is able to win 5-3. They remain undefeated against the Louisville Cardinals. They will be playing again tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, I believe, is puck drop. So, yeah, what did you think of the game? I think we watched a great 60 minutes of hockey right there.
I think we definitely did. I mean, you can see on the scoreboard with Penn State having 34 shots on goal and Cardinals having 32. I mean, you can tell that both teams were aggressive to the goal. They wanted it. And, you know, even by the amount of guys we saw going into the box during the course of the game, you know, they wanted it so much that they were willing to get a little dirty for it. And that really showed. But overall, I mean, it was a great 60 minutes of hockey. All of these guys played their hearts out, and they just wanted to have fun, and they wanted to win. And ultimately, the Ice Lions were able to do just that.
Yeah, Penn State Ice Lions were definitely having fun with a 2-goal lead to finish up this game. Both teams are shaking hands, congratulating each other on the game. They will face each other again tomorrow at 4:30, like I said. And yeah, that was the hockey game. Thank you guys for tuning in.